Hi, my name's Melissa Hill, and I'm doing a pitch for my ideas on writing a script. To begin with, I'm going to talk about radio. So, I've been jotting down some ideas, just some quick rough ones, and the second ones are my final, what I quite like the idea of. So, if you look at genre, I've done a mixture of documentary, interview based, news, storytelling, chat rooms, and then music. Like, when it comes to radio, you need to have quite a lot of genre, but at the same time, it's very difficult to focus on one and one only. So I've done for a mixture with prioritising news and music, and having the music quite often as well, because that's the one thing personally I don't like, is where music's cut off every 10 minutes. Now focusing on title, I like the idea of something like music repost, radio boombox, radionics, soundcast, talent, radio chill, voice. Some of them sound pretty good. Like, I really like radio boombox, and if I was gonna make a script for the radio, I'd probably use that one. I also like radionics. It's just another word for saying radio in digital radio, and I really like it. But I'm probably gonna go with radionics, radio boombox. Sorry. That's what I'd go for. Next is content. So there's going to be a range of music, so recent 80s, 90s, noughties. So this will probably change the target audience a little bit. And then there's going to be live music, adverts, interviews, content. Well, I don't know why I wrote that, I'm sorry. Music, and there'll be competition. The three that I'll be focusing on, though, will be the recents, the 80s, the 90s, and noughties, the music, and the competitions. Because, again, personally, I think also I'd add in some news as well. Probably not as long as most radios have it. They have it for about 5 to 10 minutes, and I probably wouldn't have it as much as that. So that's what I was going to do. Next up is target audience. I accidentally ripped a bit off, but there isn't really anything missing. I think this is mostly aimed for youngsters, probably 35 and under, but obviously, because that's where the music generation will be focused on, but obviously there'll be other generations that will actually quite like our modern music, so we'll probably listen to it as well. So I'll probably be aiming at for young adults, teenagers, and 25 to 35-year-olds. So this is the idea. So if I want to make a script for radio, I would have it focusing on music and news, and having a competition as well as music, and having the title Radio Boombox. So move on to TV now. There aren't as much detail. Well, there is pretty much the same amount of detail, but I've just put it around the bubble instead. It was a lot easier to write down. Again, the same things that circle, the things that I like. So I was thinking for a romantic comedy documentary drama. There are just a couple of ideas I just jotted down. I like the idea of romance. I think it's a lot better, and it's an easy but actually quite complicated thing to get right. Also sci-fi's on there as well. I was thinking I've got a couple of names down, saying Broken Cube, Love My Neighbour, and Friends. Friends I would like, but obviously there was that TV show Friends already, so that's eliminated. Love My Neighbour could represent the Bible probably, but that's not what I was aiming for. And then Broken Cube, that's pretty much something that I want to focus on more, because it's about a load of friends and stuff that really like each other and stuff. The content will probably not have any gore or scary stuff in it, but it probably will have a bit of violence every now and then, because it will be a 12, and the 12 does contain a bit of violence, does contain a bit of rude humour and all that, but not overdoing it, because that can sometimes be annoying and a bit rude and offensive, so it won't have any offence in it at all. So if I were going to have a script for TV, it would be called Broken Cube, about a romantic drama, and it'd be about a 12. Moving on to games. Games I found very hard because I don't play them, so I don't really know what's in them. The only games I really play are the old computer games like SimCity, Transport Tycoon, Sims the game, but they're not really something a lot of people like playing. I think the most action game I've ever played is probably Dungeon Keeper, but that's like from the 90s, so that's like not very common. So things I thought of was in games there are quests, multiplayer, you can control the character. Also, a lot of people want multiple answers, so these are things I probably want in the game. It'll probably be action and thriller. You can't really have anything else. Maybe the hint of comedy here and there from other computer characters, but other than that, there really can't be much. Mostly freestyle, because I think if the games I have played on Xbox and PS and all those devices, I do prefer it if I have my own way of just going around. So that's probably what I'd add in. I'll probably have it at 15, because then you can do stuff that, I don't know. The only game I've really played is probably GTA, and that is I think an 18. So I quite like that, but I don't really like all the gore in it, so I normally avoid that. So yeah, a bit of fighting, and obviously if it's an 18 or a 15, then it'll probably have a bit of not violence, but it'll probably have a bit of crime in it as well. So I'll probably add that in, so everyone's got something to do. I'll probably call it landscape, because then you can go anywhere. That's what I want it to do. You can go anywhere, and I think it'll be a good way of showing it. So I've come up with a final idea, and I'm gonna go with TV, because I don't personally really like TV. I don't listen to radio or play very many games, so I don't know them very well. I watch so many TV shows, I could probably quote most of them. So I'm going to go down the comedy, drama, romantic route. Have it to 12A type aging, because I'm not one for big amount of violence, gore, sexual interaction. I like it quite simplistic. I'll probably have 5 main characters, all from school, and they mingle with each other a lot. And then you've got the love story idea where one loves the other, and then the other one's actually in love with the other one, and then the other one has a boyfriend or something, and they just want to be together, but they can't because they're in a relationship. And I've picked the title Broken Cube because there's 4 characters that are in love with each other, but one other character that is kind of just in the midst of they're all a bit confused. So yeah, that's my ideas, and I think that's the end of it. That's my pitch for my script. My candidate number is 9335, and my name is Melissa Hill. Thank you.